Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Kaana. So this is how I started out my day, shining, glowing. The black skin is blacking. Alright, so this is me and we're getting ready. I was waiting to start my journey to go to an island called Funve, one of the many islands in Sese Islands that make up Sese Islands, right? So there are 80. So guys, there are 87 islands and we're going to one of them. So this is the fit for the day. I was so relaxed, but I woke up with a cold and you'll be seeing it in through other video. Guys, when I tell you I loved this day, but the cold literally ruined half of it. Just no. Anyways, we were just waiting for the guys and everybody to pack up their bags. For me, that is my bag. What you see right there besides me is my bag. Every single thing was in that bag. When I tell you that women's bag can swallow up a whole TV, believe me. Anyways, this is the day. It looks so beautiful. Kalangala has the most beautiful weather. I just don't know. Oh, Uganda has the most beautiful weather. You cannot tell me otherwise. This looked so beautiful. I enjoyed every single minute of it, and it was like early in the morning, like let me say 9, right? And the sun was already sunning. In the distance I could see the water, and oh my god, you have to experience this if you ever get to Uganda or if you're in Uganda. So this was my weather, this was my ambience, this was my environment of the day. Just know. Alright guys, so this is us. We had already started up the journey, and when I tell you I have never listened to more African music, Ugandan music from all over Africa in this, like I listened to it in this place because the guys were only playing that kind of music, and I was like, you people, you know, it was so nice. Anyways, I loved every single minute of it. As a person who mostly doesn't listen to a lot of music, I loved having that break, and we're on the journey. I was very surprised that Kalangala had Starbucks, yeah, because I thought they didn't have much, but they had everything. Anyways, we had just started our journey and we're going to another place to pick up one of our friends. In fact, 2 of our friends who were supposed to go with us. Actually, these people came with me on the boat, but I never even knew that they were on the boat. It was very funny. But all in all, we are going, and this is the journey. So enjoy the place and the scenery. I was very surprised that Kalangala had a lot of things. They have pharmacies, they have shops, they have boutiques, and even supermarkets where you can get anything, you know. So I was here for that. I loved that it is so green and it's so thick with green. Oh my god, you know what they mean when you see green. In fact, I was having a conversation with a person that I found in Kalangala, and he was like, when you see green, just know there is life. So do you guys agree with that? When you see green, it means there is life. Anyways, if it's the truth and if it's what it means, then Uganda is life, because look at all that green. This was my favorite spot with driving. I was looking forward to every single minute of passing through this lane, because when we would pass through it, I would feel like, oh my god, we are going into an enchanted forest or something like that, right? And it looked so peaceful, and my wish was to take a walk in that lane, in that road, in that moment, you know, and I'll do it the next time I go to Kalangala. So this is us, and we're moving. The roads are nice, everything is nice. The only issue that I had with this place is that there are not a lot of vehicles. As you can see, we were not seeing a lot of vehicles as we were passing by, and I'm like, how do these people like walk and move from one place to another? Because God knows I could not walk. If I did not have a car, In Kalangala, if you're not a walking person, you need a car or you need a vehicle to move you from one place to another. So we were about to get to the lodges. I think it's a resort. Is it a resort or lodges? I don't know what they are called, but this is called Mirembe lodges. I think they are lodges. Yeah, Mirembe lodges, and it looked so very beautiful. The scenery is nice. As you can see, we're getting in. For them, they have like these cottages, which is like different from the other hotel that we went to, which is like just a hotel, but this was a cottages, and every single person has their own tiny cottages, which was very nice. So we're just picking up the guys from there, and then we would move on to go to get some things, and then we would go on to funve. So stay tuned, watch, and do not forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to get notified every single time we will be posting, because this journey has just begun. You know, this journey has just begun. So after picking up the guys, we were back on the road. Everything looks so nice. This, oh my god, it's giving botanical gardens, it's giving enchanted island. You know, this is what it's giving, and I love it. I am here for it, guys. If you have not yet noticed, I love nature, and please keep the nature alive, you know. Anyways, this is their supermarket. I don't know, I think other people would call it a convenience store. We had to get some drinks, because how can you get on a journey when you don't have drinks, you know? But all in all, I was surprised that they had boutiques. Like, are you serious? This is what I thought, I swear. Like, I was being so ignorant, but this is our ride. But I had thought that these people, like, every single week come to the mainland, which is in Tebe, right? Come to the mainland and they buy things and then they go back to the islands. That is what I thought. But all in all, because I had a cold that was literally getting worse every single minute that passed by, I was like, you guys, let's stop by the pharmacy so that I can get like cold medicine. And I told the lady, you know what, get me something that is going to work, you know, that is going to work, something strong, but that will not give me any reaction, right? So I gave her my own medicine that I wanted, but she was like, nope, this is not going to work for you. Let me give you something else. So she gives me these pills that I have never taken, but she was like, they are good for the flu, for the cold. And I was like, okay, I will trust you, you know. The only issue is that when I took this medicine, I was fine, but I was not fine in the long run. Oh my goodness, I was all kinds of off, you know. It was funny. But anyways, after getting my medicine, we were back in the car, and we were ready to
wetegekede banga wesunze ngaceke mu banka ngamazimu tanga urukuta ondingonetaga umudu tendeko tusuba gutumanye tendeko lero nze kintu kyo zabimara bebinzaliko I'ma call you daddy, I call you papi. Come see me talking, I know you like it. I'ma call you daddy, I call you papi. Come see me talking, I know you like it. Shut it like a boom party, oh my body. Let's make a boom party, come here. Come on, make a boom party, on my body. Let's make a boom party, come here.
Guys, after a break of me rocking to the Ugandan music, Ugandan vibes, so these are, as you see, these are palm trees, right? And they produce like oil, right? These small tiny coconuts that produce oil. I don't know how they are called, but this goes on for miles and miles and miles and miles. We drove for 44 minutes of this alone. This is where they extract oil. You know, they grow these things to extract oil and everything. And at this moment, I was like, I'm enjoying the scenery, but you guys, I was dying of flu. If you see me, you see me. And if you know how flu literally works, or cold, it was just a cold for just one day, because I got it in the morning. When I woke up, I got cold and I got it, right? So this is us, and the journey was beautiful. I think at this extent we had just drove off like for 22 minutes, right? And we were still going in this palm oil trees and garden. It was beautiful. They were so nice, and it's something that everybody should literally just experience. We were going to the fish town, right? And still me, for real guys, I don't even know how you're not noticing that, but anyways, I tried to not show it as much because I was dying at this extent. I could barely breathe. I could barely breathe through my nose, I swear. But all in all, I enjoyed the ride. I enjoyed the journey. This is us, and we're about to reach. So this is the trek, tiny road that takes us to the fish village, where like everybody's like the main thing and the main focus that they do is fishing, and you will be seeing a lot of boats. There were so many corners that our driver, like the guy who was driving us, had to always make that noise, beep. Is it that? I don't have a car, so I can't say it, but he had to do that noise for the car because we were not sure if like a person was in the corner. People had to move out of the way so that the car could pass, you know. Anyways, I don't know if you understand me, but that is it. Correct me if you know that that noise for the car that it makes, like the beep sound. I don't know what it's called, so correct me. As I said, I'm not English, so don't judge my English. All in all, we're about to reach, and I loved it. It was like going to this secluded area. I was like so surprised, and I did not know what to expect, and I did not know what to see. But the guys were like, "Oh, this is going to be so much fun. So you should definitely get this on camera." So I was ready for it. But do you see, like in the distance, the water? That is where we are going, guys. I love water so much. I feel at home when I'm in the water. My mother just literally told me as we were having a conversation, and I'm like, I love water so much, and she was like, ever since you were young, you would always want to be in the water. I don't understand why, but all in all, that is it, guys. These are whole homes for people. I swear, I thought that they were like some kinds of shops. Forgive my ignorance, but for real, I got to know that these are homes for people. So we will be definitely covering up the situations in Kalangala next time I go there, because let me tell you one thing, I did not like what I was seeing. But all in all, this is the fishing village, and we had arrived because we were going to be boarding another tiny boat to take us to the other island called Funve, which we're going to be staying for the night. It was nice. We had to park our car here, and we could leave it actually there, and it was actually safe because when we came back, it was still intact. So that just proves that in Uganda, not a lot of crime is there. Actually, people are very good. Yes. Anyways, this was the scenery, and let me tell you guys, it was crazy. So I had a drink in my hand, right, and I was drinking my drink, and we drove all that way for 44 minutes, and we arrived in that place, and I never poured my drink. But the moment we had just parked the car, I poured all the drink on myself, and I'm like, what? The guys were like, for real? This is what you're doing? All this journey, and you poured it when we had just arrived. Anyways, this is the scenery, and the boats were just there, guys. Let me tell you one thing. Water, when things are on water, you can do everything. So I went and pulled on one of the boats. I just didn't get it on camera, and I pulled it and it moved. I was like, am I that strong? And your girl is not that strong. But all in all, this is the scenery. I loved it. It felt like as if I was in a dream, and we were waiting. So this is what happened when we got there. They had already booked a person who was supposed to take us, right, and he was supposed to drive us on the boat. And when we reached there, we were looking for him, and the guy is not there. They asked around, and they're like, oh, he's just over there drunk. It was crazy. The guys were like, nope, we are not taking somebody on the water who is drunk. He's not taking us anywhere. So we had to make plans for another person who was going to be taking us. And we waited for 30 minutes, and the journey that we were taking was going to be 30 minutes on boat, and we're going to take these boats which we needed to be balanced. The only thing that I was like holding on to is that they had engines, which means that at least we will survive. Guys, this water was so nice, and it was so beautiful. As I literally watched this, I was like, I am at home. I believe in my past life I was a mermaid. I was really a mermaid. Anyways, as we were waiting for the guys, I was just here enjoying myself, enjoying the scenery. Yes, I do admit my boots got wet from the water because I could not stay away, but they are boots, they can dry anytime, you know. Yeah, the guys were enjoying pictures, taking pictures. The cameraman and the model, they were all taking pictures. I loved every single minute of it. I posed so much in this place alone, you can't even imagine. So guys, this is me, and if you see literally wet stuff, yes, I poured a drink on myself, and somebody had to come to go fetch water in the lake, so they passed by my video which was very, very nice. I was like, oh my god, he literally doesn't care that I'm taking that video. But you know what, I respect that because a person needs to do what a person needs to do. And do you see my outfit? It looks so cute. Oh my god, we literally had to do that once upon a time in our lives. When I was still young, I would go to the lake to fetch water when water was out, you know, when there are sometimes when water was cut off, right, or it went away and it would not come through the taps, right, and we would go down to the lake and we would all fetch water. So because I was like a young tiny weak child, I would get these tiny jerry cans, because you know, when you're a child, you would also want to do what the grown-ups are doing and what the strong children are doing. So my mother would give me these tiny jerry cans to get water from. It was very funny. But all in all, do you see the fish? Guys, what is the plural of fish? Is it fishes? I don't know, tell me. But do you see the fish? They are going to grow up to be big fish. And here, like on the sides in this island, they were in this place, in this village, they were drying silverfish. I could not go closer because it was like a little bit further, but I could see it from a distance, and it was very, very cool. Actually, I loved every single minute of it. I think like when I go back, maybe I will be showing it to you all. But all in all, I loved every single minute of it. I wanted to just get naked and just get into that water. For real, that is what I wanted to do. The fish in me wanted to do that. So guys, as I was taking all this, and I was always taking the scenery for you so that you can see the beauty of Uganda. This is Lake Victoria, guys. I represent to you Lake Victoria. It is as big as... So this is Lake Victoria, the biggest lake in Africa. Yes, and it's here, and we sailed it. I loved every single minute of it. So as I was taking the video, the guys were like, how do you do that? How do you do your videos? And I showed them. Then I'm like, hello beautiful people, it's your girl Kaana. Welcome back to my channel. I am here at the fish island with all my friends, buddies, acquaintances. So guys, right after giving the friends a cappella of what and how I do my job, I was back here showing you the nyashi's nyashing. Anyways, this is the scenery. It was like picture perfect. In the background is like a picture, and then me, the model, you know. Oh my god, me the painting or me the painter, I don't know. But all in all, I was trying to pose for the pictures, which I am yet to get, but I will get them, I hope, in future. I was showing you my dance moves. Yes, one thing that I cannot do is dance, but my mother says that I have a body of a dancer and I have the moves of a dancer. I don't know how, if I should believe her. Yeah, parents are known to say things. But all in all, I loved every single minute of it. The sun was sunning, and at this moment I loved to pose and I wanted to dance. When I'm happy, guys, though I don't know how to dance, but when I'm happy, I dance. I dance when I'm happy. All in all, enjoy the video. Let me just leave you with this scenery so that you can enjoy it, take it in, see the beauty of Uganda. Plan your trips and vacations, plan where you're going to go, or it's like you can comment in the comment section what you have thought of what you have seen so far in this video, and what you love and what you think about it, and what we can add on. And if you want me to visit the Kalangala Islands once again so that you can see all of it in all its glory. So this was also my camera guy, and he was taking most of the pictures that you have been seeing in all the videos that I have been posting. You know, he is very good and he's a very, very nice person. Anyways guys, so this was us. So enjoy the video as we go, because it gets better and better, and we are going to be seeing crocodiles. That was the highlight of my day. So guys, we had got another boat rider, and the time was here for us to board the boat. And for me, I as a person, I don't hurry for nothing. So as the people were going down, I was like, oh my god, I need to get on the boat. The other boat that I had come with, Vanessa, was like much better because it was stable and it's made of metal. But this one, I'm telling you guys, we are going on a wooden boat. Yes. Anyways, we went and we got on, and I was brave enough to literally do it. Yep, this is me going with my camera.
Oh, you just hold it down. Do it so fun. The white cousins. White cousins.
Please come.
That is so stupid.
So guys, after getting on the boat, this is us on the boat, and I was, all of these are fishing nets, I think. Yep, they are fishing nets, the orange ones, and the guys were all on the boat. We were literally the last ones by the boat, because yeah, I got on the boat late. All in all, this is our driver for the day, and he's the one manning the engine. A young man, actually. I did not realize that, but all in all, we are here and we had just started our journey. The journey is here and we had just started it, and all of the guys were like, we need to see crocodiles. But I was like, guys, we are on a wooden boat. If we see crocodiles, we might die. So what did I do? I sent a message to my mother, and I was like, Mama, we are going on an island and we might see crocodiles, and I might not come back. You know, when I die, just know I died a brave girl. And then my mother was literally just worried all day long because I never got back to her. And when I got back home, she was literally talking about that alone, which was so funny. But all in all, we went, and I saw a lot of islands. I even saw owned islands, like islands owned by people. Can you imagine that? I never knew that people could own islands, but they do own islands in Uganda. And the boat was filling up with water, and we had to scoop it out. Yes, this is me still dying with my flu. Oh my god. And I had to get like a jacket. And your girl, the funny thing is that your girl did not come with any jacket or any sweater or any nothing. The only jacket that I came with is the short one, the cropped one that you saw me with in the first video, in the beginning of the video. That is the only thing I came with. And as a person who had a cold, every single part of my body that I left out was sucking in the cold, which made it worse. So I had to borrow another jacket and a hoodie from a friend. All in all, this is us, and I thought that baby that was with us in the boat would be scared of the boat, but nope, this boy is braver than I was. I loved it, and we went on. It was a very, very nice journey. Actually, it was not as bad as it sounds and as it looks. So for those of you who fear the water and who fear all of that, don't be afraid. I even touched the water. Oh my goodness, I felt like Titanic. Like, what was it, Romeo and Juliet or Jack and Rose? I don't know that people in Titanic, I can't remember their names. But all in all, I touched the water. Do you see how green the water is? As I said in the beginning, when you see green, it means there is life. Lake Victoria has life in it. Yeah. One of our fish that we have is tilapia and Nile perch, which people love way too much. I, as a person, I am not a fish person, but all in all, if you ever are in Uganda or if you are ever on the islands, please get some fish, get some whole tilapia fish and eat it. You will thank me after. Yes, you will thank me after. But all of that, the land that you see is all an island, and it's crazy that it's not habited. After having a water break, guys, though I had a cold, right now I slayed this look. Like, can you imagine? Anyways, we are back on the boat. We are back sailing. I feel like a captain right now, pirate in fact, at this extent. Anyways, this is me in the red hoodie. If you want me, just look for the red hoodie, you know, look for the red hoodie. I think I need a hoodie in my life because I don't own one. But all in all, these are the islands and the water is watering. When I see this, I feel like, guys, so when I came back at home, right, I felt the motion of the water for 3 days. Every single time I laid down, I would feel the motions of the water. My body would move at the motions of the water, like up, down, right? Like the waves are moving, which is very crazy. Anyways, that is what I was feeling. I don't know, is it the same as jet lag? I don't know. But all in all, this is us and we're about to reach, I think we had reached Funve Island. Yes, this is it, and it was beautiful. The island was pretty. There are so many stones, there are so many hills and valleys, and we had to actually move from the island to the place that we're going to sleep at, right? And it was called Pebble City, which is on Funve Island, right? That is where we're going to stay. And at this extent, the guys were like, we need to see the crocodiles, and the girls were like, nope, you guys, we will die, they are going to eat us and everything. But in my mind, I was like, yes, we definitely need to see the crocodiles. I am a person who doesn't have a lot of fears. It's very hard for me to feel afraid unless really there is like a certain danger, when it's like very, very visible. But all in all, I was up for seeing crocodiles, and this is us. Do you see the beach on the far end of the water? And I was crazy to literally put my hand in that water because we were in crocodile territory. But this is what I told you, my mother always tells me, Kana, you are not smart. And I'm like, you're right, because I do things where it could literally put me in trouble, but I still do it. And I was putting my hand in the water, but we're in crocodile waters right now, and they will like just look close you and you'll see them, and I was just trying to see them in all sides. But all in all, nothing happened, so we are safe. But don't do this at home, people. Don't try this at home because you could get hurt. Yes, Funve is just right up ahead. We are about to reach and arrive, so enjoy the video, enjoy the show. Now guys, do you see all of that? Yes, that what you're looking at there is literally where crocodiles are. And the guy, the boat guy was like, look close, and here in this place there is crocodiles, and we're trying to see them, right? But crazy thing is that they were men fishing in that same place where crocodiles were, and the guy was like, you know what, the crocodiles fear the engines of the boat, but these people didn't have like boats for engines, so they were using pedals and everything. So it's crazy, you know. But I looked good. I love myself in this time, yeah. But you can really see that I was sick actually. And I loved it. I was more quiet, yeah. When I'm sick, you know it from me being more quiet and just out of it. And that is me being out of it.
If a crocodile jumps onto
all
the
in
boat,
all, enjoy the video.
Why?
Wait, do we have to come here?
If a crocodile...
Make me hard.
Watch out for crocodile. Hey, it's here!
Oh my goodness,
It's here.
no!
Yeah.
Oh, wow!
Oh my god. Turn the engine on.
Really?
Let's go. Yeah, turn the engine on. Ooh. Oh my god, do you see it? Woo! It's here. Really? Guys. Let's go.
So guys, right after seeing the crocodiles in this same exact area, very close by actually, but the people say that they don't get this close, so we were able to reach Funve Island, which was so beautiful. I loved it. The guys were getting off the boat. Oh my goodness. And I was the last one to get on the boat, and I was still the last one to get off, because I was like, you guys, I don't have the energy to literally get off. The cold makes me like feel so bad. So yes, I did not have any energy to get off this thing. All in all, we were able to get off, and we were ready to go. They were these guys who were waiting for us. They live at Funve and they work in that area. So when we arrived, the boat was supposed to go back to where it came from, and then afterwards they would come to get us the day after. Yes, because we're going to just spend one night there. All in all, everybody is off the boat, and this is me when I was already off. I was like, nope, this is it's not going to happen. Oh, I loved it. And I was seeing the boat going. In my mind I was like, okay, now the boat is going, so if we meet a monster on this island, who is going to save us, you know? All in all, we did not meet anything, and we enjoyed the place. It was beautiful. Actually, fun fact, this place, like this island, has caves, right? It has caves, which was something that I was supposed to visit, but I was very sick in that moment, so I was like, nope, I'm not going to trek to the caves. But all in all, it has caves, and it has like a very, very thick forest. This is us and our luggage. At this extent, I didn't even know where my things were, and I just went to I went back to the to the resort, which was called Pebble City. And as I arrived, I didn't know where my bag was. I didn't know where my camera was. I didn't know where anything was. But all in all, we reached.
Bye bye. What's your name?
My name is
Yeah.
my name is Kasuja Umar.
Your name is what?
Kasuja Umar.
Kasuja Umar. Okay, guys, you're so Kasuja Umar. Let's go. We're going. We are going to the. I don't know where we are going. Leave me alone.
So guys, this is us starting the trek. I swear I walked so slowly, so everybody had already left me, but this is us, and I was having a snack as I walked. Usually I never like to eat when I'm walking, but you know what,
Nenga jaji kutta. Mapera.
Hakano.
alright guys, we are back to eating my snack, and as it was a 10-minute trek to get to the place, and at that moment in my mind I was like, these people should get a car. I swear I could barely walk. When I feel bad, I don't want to walk, but all in all, we did it. And at this moment I was walking alone, but then I saw the guys in the front, and I just had to run to get to them. I love walking with somebody. Yeah, I love walking with people, but all in all, this is me running, which actually I want to do a shout out to Uncle Tom, who got me the gimbal. It helps me with literally having to balance everything. Yeah, having to balance everything, but I'm still trying to learn how to use it, so if it shakes, please forgive me, but I'm still trying to learn how to use it. Anyways, we were back on the trail with my friend, who was literally helping me get up this hill, because it was like hilly, and they just had to pull me to get up there. But all in all, we made it. Yep, and the garden, actually the garden is owned by the people like at the Pebble City, which is very very nice. So every single food that we ate there was specifically grown and worked, like literally it was straight from the garden to our plates. That was how beautiful it was. I ate matoke, which is one of my favorite foods to eat. If for real guys, I love matoke. Anyways, we were able to catch up with everybody, because if I walked on my own I would have not caught up with none of them. But since I had somebody helping me with pulling me up this hill, yes, we were able to reach and we're able to get to everybody who was walking. So let us go. I loved it. Actually, this garden is very very pretty, and that is me just running, putting my legs to work, which took all my energy just to run like that. But all in all, we arrived. So guys, we finally made it after a very long trek. 10 minutes, really, it's not very long, but we finally made it, and this is where we were going to sleep. We were sleeping on on a hill, right, and we were overlooking the water. Oh my god, it was so beautiful, because the water, I could hear the waves when I was sleeping. I have never fallen asleep that fast in my life ever, but I was hearing and listening to the waves as I was sleeping. This is what I call the Pebble City. They have pebbles all over the place, and the ground is covered in pebbles. Guys, it's so nice. And the guys wanted to swim, so they are already in the water swimming. Just know this is the water, so enjoy it. Thank you very much for watching. If you have watched till the end, I love you all. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell to get notified every single time I will be posting. Everybody was in the water apart from me, but I got into the water like afterwards. The kids were in the water, the kids on the island, which was very very nice. This water overlooks Tanzania, Kenya and Entebbe, which is so nice. Oh my god, like, do you see the place on the side? Yeah, that is where we had our breakfast and lunch. Beautiful place, and it's so nice to take a nap because you hear the waves as you sleep on the beautiful sofas. So these are the pictures. Enjoy.